Hello, 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 hello. Alright, so I was thinking today, okay, slightly different. Why do you have the F2 there? Oh, you mean this? That is, my stream starting soon page. I drew that, or painted that, however you want to call it. I did that. Yes. Took me some time. Working on a Warhammer one, you know, from the art stream I did earlier. I've been working on that today, actually, and it's turning out all right. It's kind of in that type of style that you just saw there with that F2, but hopefully it will end up better. Is what I hope. But we won't know until I actually do it. You're actually crazy good at drawing. Well, thank you. I would show you the one that I'm working on, but I can't do that on stream as I'll probably get banned because it is quite gruesome. There's a lot of blood. It's a lot of red stuff. Hello, Shop Das. How you doing, King Titan? Hello. I'm going to donate bid on the morning exodus. What's that? Interesting though. Is this KSP with RP1? It is indeed. Actual. What is it you're building? Well, you know how we built the Falcon like 7? I'm gonna make a Falcon 12. You're in the server, aren't you, Foxlordicus? Well, I might show my progress a bit later on how far I've gotten with it. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, if you're wondering why I just said Falcon 12, well, the thing is that our engines are worse than Falcon 9, so to make up for the loss, or maybe Falcon 11. No, I feel like there should be 4 in here, right? I feel like there should be 4. You like that? Then that doesn't fit. Wait, how many is that? No, that wouldn't fit. Want to play KSP, but I'm stuck in Spaceflight Sim. Understandable. A lot of people like Spaceflight Sim. Wait, so Falcon 9 works like this, right? You have that, and then you have that in the middle. That is Falcon 9. Now, we want to have enough Delta V on this stage alone to be able to get us to orbit. That's what Falcon 9s can do. You are not in the server. Okay. If you're not in the server, that's alright then. F2 looks really good. Yeah, that's my most proud artwork yet so far. But I plan to have more. Hopefully. Am I drawing? Okay, yeah, I mean I might update my progress on how I've done so far with the Warhammer art piece that I'm making right now. But I don't know. That, or I'll just show the final product of the Warhammer. Maybe we need to go out like a tiny bit more. Maybe it needs to be like 4.3. Just trying to think. And then we could have like 4 on the in. That would be enough. It just makes it so big. Wish they make KSP too. So how heavy is this? This is like a heavy boy. How heavy is the actual Falcon? 9. No, it's still not enough. Okay, we're gonna downsize this. We'll go with the actual Falcon 9 sort of size. Just our engines won't be as good, which means we take up less tons, pretty much. Right, let me do this. Falcon 8 there, add 1 in the middle, Falcon 9. That is Falcon 9. That is what Falcon 9 actually carries. So then, I just need to do that, and then I need to grab, I actually get rid of that, and I go to structural here, and I grab a structure like that, and I add a hollow cylinder, and I do 3.7 inner, like so. I don't know like what is exposed with Falcon 9, so we'll do like that, because I know like all of it isn't exposed with Falcon 9. I do know that much. And then we can place this in the middle. Okay. IR Falcon 9 is 550 metric tons. Okay. How much does the booster weigh? How heavy is the Falcon 9 booster? It weighs metric tons. 400 roughly metric tons. Hello Autism, how are you doing? It says it weighs 400 metric tons. So I don't know why you guys are getting the 500. Yeah, I got 400 also. Yeah. Yeah. But our engines are not strong enough to support that weight. So we need to somehow... okay. Hold up. So, in the middle here, what if we place like 3? Like that. And then... oh my god, bro. Why is it so awkward? They place 8 on the outer. Oh, that works, no? Yeah, that works. That works, and then we can make it like one bigger. So 3.8. It's 1 bigger than thingy. Add engines on the side that don't add any thrust but look cool. What? You know, it'd be a lot easier with a non-British engine. This is a Viking engine. It is a non-British. We're using the base Viking engine though, because we don't have any upgrades. So then that should give us... probably looking around there. That's giving us like similar delta V to what Falcon 9 actually carries, which is about... Falcon 9 I believe carries about 8,000 to 900 delta V without payload, the booster. So we'll be sitting around there. Similar. But I'm gonna actually reduce that a tad bit, just so we have more thrust to weight ratio. Yeah, okay. Remember that your rocket boosters, instead of engines, that crashed your game. Remember that rocket with boosters instead, that crashed your game? What do you mean? Oh, I'm a fool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right, let's add the gear. The gear's gotta be a lot bigger. Like that big? That big, probably. Yeah. So we're going to be using more engines. How many engines is this? 8, 9, 10, 11. We're using 11 engines compared to Falcon 9. That's because of the engines we are using are considerably worse compared to Falcon 9. I'm just going to do this for now. Yeah, our engines are considerably worse compared to Falcon 9, which does indeed suck. They're not much worse, but they're worse enough to the fact that it would affect our launch capability. Rockets with solid rocket boost instead of normal engines, and it had so many it crashed your game. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. could add that up there. Well, I do. Okay. Well, I mean, as long as you do, I guess that matters. I guess. Right. 3.8. Make that like 200. Then we go here, grab modular RCS, put that there. We want to go Werner, make it bigger so we can control it. Switch to nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide. Bam. Double check we are putting this in Viking. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a long boy. Are you using all conventional tanks? Yeah, if I didn't use conventional, it'd be way too expensive. Be way too expensive. And that is roughly the burn time of the Falcon 9, actually. Interesting. We have less Delta V than the Falcon 9, but that is roughly the burn time. What are your recommendation on realism mods? I don't think you should be asking me, man. Because I'll put you in the deep end. I'll put you in this. 𝐒𝐫𝐶, Twitch and YouTube. Right. I need to add. What do I need to add here? So avionics. It's gonna be far heavier than any rocket I've ever made, by the way. But that's completely fine. Because I'm willing to make a whole new launch pad for this. If it means we have a whole new launch vehicle that can launch considerably higher payload to orbit. That's fine. I think that's like... that would get us downrange. I'm going to actually call this Falcon 11. Because it has 11 engines. Then I need to now make the second stage of Falcon 9. Why not use something exotic like isogrid since it's reusable? Yeah, but it's tooling it in the first place that would be expensive because we're at such a big scale. Right, such a big scale. Oh, I don't even know if this can like we don't even know if this can control, to be honest. Toggle RCS, and I'm gonna switch this. How do I disable staging? Thank you, Epeki. Fins, bro, fins. No, it's fine. The air brakes act as fins. Whether they'll be strong enough, though, that is the question. Because they're small and I can't make them bigger. See, it works with the other ones because they're bigger, but well, we'll see. That's what I want to test. That's what I want to test. Name it Sparrow 11. Ooh, that's actually quite good. Sparrow. We'll leave it Falcon for now, but I like that idea. I like that idea. I like that idea. Right, let me save this. Let me create a new, because now we need to make a second stage that can go onto it. So what would that be? It would be 3.8. And then, what's the Delta V of second stage? The second stage, I don't know how much Delta V the second stage. It's more British? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And this is gonna have. The problem is this is gonna make this smaller. I mean, it's not that much smaller actually. Right, so then this stage needs a decent amount of Delta V. That is... wow. 7,000 Delta V. Holy shoot. You know the ones with the red fins and oval body? Huh? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. But I made the SR-71 Blackbird in KSP and called it the SR-70 Pigeon. The pigeon, eh? It's a pigeon. What else could I do to this? Hang on. So, like, I need to have a payload fairing. That's interstage adapter. Payload adapter. Here we go. 3.8. There we go. So then that's our thingy, and then we're gonna build a fuel tank up here, and this is gonna tell us. Oh, let's add an avionics with like nothing on it. Yeah, let's just add science core. Right, we just add a science core, and then we make that the root part, so then we can see how much delta V we have. And then we're going to fill this with lead ballast, and that'll tell us roughly how much we can take up to orbit. So now I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do Falcon 9, 11 second stage. I'm just actually titling this all normally. The reason why I'm titling it all normally is so I can read it, and then we can adjust it. We can adjust it with an actual name. So then if I go to Falcon 11... Oh, I put Fallon. I made it Fallon. Alright, what did you call it? You said Sparrow. Sparrow 11. Autism 11. Of course Autism says it should be Autism 11. That's crazy, man. If I merge this... Oh man, it's a long boy. Okay. I need to add a decoupler here. So we go here. Fillet cylinder. Get rid of the fillet. 3.8. Like so. Awesome. Look at that. Bruv. Absolutely bang on. That's bloody lovely, that. That's bloody lovely. That's in mint condition, innit, bruv? Absolutely mint, bruv. Bam! Like so. Oh, wrong one. Bam. Oh, come on. Underneath. Here we go. Put all those engines underneath there. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. We have 9,600 delta V. And how much would that take up to orbit? That's 5 point something tons. We need more. More! So we can maximum take up probably there. 10 tons. That's not enough. We need more. The second stage can probably hold more. Like that. How tall is the Falcon 9? You're using the old engine config UI? I just recently made a major update. You recently just made a major update? Wait, you did? I'm confused. Are you the mod creator? Also, yes, I do know. I have not updated my mods to make sure nothing breaks. That's why. Falcon 9 is 70 meters tall. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I work on real fuels. Oh damn. Oh damn. We got a guy that actually knows his stuff. Holy shoot. God damn. Well, hello, sir. Yes, I'm aware. I just didn't want to break anything to do with my I didn't want to break anything to do with my game. That's all. A lot of my mods are actually outdated. That I am already aware. What did we say? 70 meters tall. That's only 60. The lower stage is burning for less. So lower stage needs to burn for longer. But then we're going to reduce our thruster weight ratio, which is not ideal. Not ideal, not ideal. I mean, how many tons is that taking up? That's taking up 10 tons. That's more than enough for what we're normally taking up, especially in 1960s. But it is still not ideal. I want more. I want more Delta V. I'm greedy like that. I'm being greedy. I require more tonnage to orbit. Why? No reason at all. I just do. How could I get more tonnage, though, is the question. 10 tons is not a lot. I mean, 10 tons is enough to get us stuff to the moon. It's enough to get humans around the moon, actually, with 10 tons. Okay, let's just test to see how it flies, though. Because I suspect this first stage, the booster stage, is going to burn up in atmosphere, depending on how fast we go. We'll see. We shall see. I hope not, though. I mean, if it doesn't, that's good. But if it does, I don't know. Might have to wait until we can get some better engines. Add better engines? Yeah, that's the thing. I have to wait for the better config. I have to wait for my better config. I'll just set this to actually 0 because... yeah, whatever. Set up to like a 400 orbit, I guess. Control disabled avionics. Wait. Do I not have enough? Oh, I did make it heavier. Yeah, I did make it heavier. That makes sense. Better engines? Yeah, I do want to get better engines. It's just we are behind on research. Not necessarily better engines, just the better configs for the engines I am using. Because my engines are relatively alright. Oh, I do need to add the avionics for the second stage, which is... Okay. Now I did the avionics. Cool. I'll mess around with the battery life and everything. That doesn't matter. Since the second stage is the heavier lifter, it's actually probably gonna get... Wait. Since the second stage is the heavy lifter, it's actually probably to get a better second stage. The second stage is actually really good. Usually. Okay, it barely lifts up. We need to fix that. But it looks more like a friggin' starship taking off. Oh my god, the lag. Yeah, we're at a solid 15 frames right now. We're pretty chill, man. We're pretty chill. We got a solid 50. I mean, do you blame my PC? I got 11 engines all going at once, man. Oh, hello, William. How you doing, man? Oh, we got a few more frames now. I'm at 20, considering I'm warping as well. There we go. Oh My auto shut didn't work again. Interesting. Things barely lifting? Yeah. But we shall see. This doesn't look good. I can tell you that much. It doesn't look good so far. Long metal tin, yeah. Well, I mean, we're testing to see if we can make a heavier launch Falcon 9 than our current Falcon 7. So... okay. So when does that impact? 4 minutes and 50 seconds. That first stage isn't going to burn up. But our second stage is burning for 8 minutes. That's too long. The second stage is burning for too long. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm going to ignore the second stage for now. Because we're not going to be able to do anything. Can't you just add small side boosters? What do you mean? Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's do this, that, retrograde. Let's see if the RCS even can flip us around. Is it strong enough? Let's see. Might need to make stronger RCS. Although it is working. Just this slow, it is working. And how much nitrous oxide are we using? No, we're fine. Cool. Cool. If you install FMRS, like the saves lets you switch. Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. It's just it doesn't work with my save because I have no reverts on, right? So FMRS relies on reverting. So if we actually elongate the first stage maybe a bit longer, then that will we actually make it Falcon 9. We could obviously make it Falcon 9 instead of scaling it up, which means we would take less tons to orbit, but don't know how many less tons we would take to orbit. What happened to the moon orbit mission? We're redesigning the booster to make a more heavier launch system than our current one. We're going to continue to use our current one, don't get me wrong. But, you know, it will just be a different lander. Oh, I didn't even add a parachute, Lamau. I did add a parachute. Because I can't relight these engines, so I use a parachute. Honestly? Yeah. Maybe we scale it down to the Falcon 9 instead of doing 11. So we make a Sparrow 11? Sparrow 9? But that's totally landable. Only 200 Delta V. If I didn't have the engine, only one ignition on the engines, I could definitely reland that. Then it won't get up. What if I increase this stage? Yeah. Why not just add Flint and Strike away at the bottom and reignite them that way? Oh, I wish. I wish it was that simple. I wish. God, that would make it so much easier. I mean, we got someone that's apparently a modder in the chat, so maybe you should add that feature. Yeah. Allow me to modify my rocket so I can have another ignite on it. And yes, I know the Merlins do exist. I know the Merlin engines do exist in this this game, but you know, that's in 2000 and something. That's like in 60 odd years. We ain't got time to wait that long. Falcon 9 and Flint and Steel. Flint and Steel. Right, let's go actual Falcon 9. So we're gonna name this Sparrow 9. No, not 19. Sparrow 9. And we'll go with Was it in the middle? Intense steel. So this means we're gonna take less launch capability up, which sucks, but that's about as close as they can fit. But if they can fit that close, surely I can reduce the diameter to 3.5? Can I even get it closer? So it's gonna be a smaller launch vehicle. But smaller means less weight, right? Right? That's how that works. Less weight. Was it 3.5 or 3.6? Bro's got dementia. Was it 3.5? I think it was 3.5. Yeah, so it's a smaller launch vehicle again, but it does have more engines. It still launches more than what we're currently launching with our other rocket. So this is Sparrow 9. This is definitely going to be 9. So 3.4 was it? Oh, I've already forgotten. It was 3.4, wasn't it? No, 3.5? Is it 3.5? Falcon 9. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. Yeah, it was 3.5. Bam. Now I just got to do the other stuff. This will also make it lighter for us, which means we don't need to make that big of a launch complex difference. But like I said, it will reduce our total tonnage to orbit. That part I'm not too happy with, but we can deal with that for now. Okay. So 7 minutes burns for way too long. We want to burn maximum 3 minutes and like 30 seconds. Maximum. It gives us that much delta V on that stage. Wait, did we just gain delta V? Oh yeah. Oh wait, maybe that was my problem. Maybe I didn't pay attention properly to how much delta V I put into the second stage. I didn't actually, did I? Do you use a do you have a single stage rocket to get to the moon? What do you mean? Single stage? Well, you mean like single stage to orbit and everything? No. No, I definitely do not. That would be incredibly hard to do. So that would be our new launch vehicle. How many tons can that take to orbit? That's the question. I reckon 6 tons. What can we currently take? 5 tons. We can take 3 tons to orbit reusable. I reckon this will take 6. And that's being optimistic. But 6 tons isn't the worst. How much does this weigh? That's 5.8. Okay, it was 5.8 tons. Let's go for 6. Let's go for exactly 6. Because it'd be a nice round number, you know. Let's say we can take 6 tons to orbit. That would be easy to work out. We can take 6 tons to orbit. Cool. Because you could just send 2 rockets to refuel and 1 get delta V that you need. Yeah, that is true. Crew moon flyby when? Well, if I design this rocket correctly, then it'll be this can get us to the moon. I have a feeling that's gonna burn up though. Because it's gonna... I have a feeling that's gonna burn up. Because the main delta V is actually the lower stage here. So maybe we need to reduce that. Increase the upper by a tiny bit. I mean, that gets to orbit, I think. 1.3... those numbers look good. I just have a feeling it's going to burn up on re-entry. That's the only problem. The numbers, they look good. The numbers check out. The numbers check out. Let's try it. I'm pretty sure they're doing that for the Artemis mission, are they? I didn't know that. Okay, I mean, this should get to orbit, but I'm worried that it's going to burn up in the atmosphere. I need to add a launch pad. Okay. What is this? This is our attempt at Falcon 9. A brand new reusable rocket. This is an attempt at another reusable rocket, but it launches more payload to orbit instead of our previous one. Our previous one could only launch 3 tons to orbit. Which, you know, it's alright if we're doing like small probes. But, you know, we're requiring something more now. We require more tonnage to orbit. So, I was building a heavier launch vehicle. Which, here we go. We have Sparrow 9, aka Falcon 9 ripoff. It'd be easy to just fake the landing. Okay. Okay. Engage autopilot. Okay. I think I've messed up my stagings. Remember, kids, always check your stagings. Yes. How did the engine survive? I have no idea. They just did, I guess. I need to make this bigger as well. We'll just do 500, and then for this upper stage, it's 60 tons. I'll do 70 for now. Alright, okay, now everything should work. That's my bad, guys. Yeah, I don't know how the engine survived. They've just got, like, extremely strength-hardened, something. Okay, and this should have a higher thrust-to-weight ratio. It's got, like, 1.3 thrust-to-weight ratio. Yeah, so that actually goes off the pad. That looks good. So basically, I've tried to make a Falcon 9 here, sort of 1-to-1, I guess, using worse engines. So the worse engines just... The only the only disadvantage we have with using the worst engines is that we have less tonnage to orbit. That's pretty much what I was trying to go for here, but we need to make sure the first stage doesn't burn up in atmosphere. That's the main thing. Do you think China will win the current space race? What, like currently IRL? No. To be honest, I think they are, you know, taking good steps forward, but as it stands, they kind of do seem to be stuck in the mindset of letting someone else invent something, and then they look at it, make it themselves, and then improve on it, which is not a bad idea, right? You let the other people do the the thinking for you, and then you can just improve on it and make a better version. But when it comes to space, you do really need to innovate. So that's the thing. When it comes to that type of, if you're trying to go into a race like that, you need to innovate. You need to create new designs that no one's thought of, you know? They succeeded their first reusable rocket. Yeah, they did indeed. I did see that. They caught it in a net, which that is new. That is new. I'll give them that. That is new, and it does make it easier technically than having to get a precise landing. But hey, using 𝐒𝐫𝐸? Yeah, I am indeed. Using 𝐒𝐫𝐸. That is true. Well, I mean, it's looking good so far. It is looking good so far. Then we can add the paint job and everything that we need to do to it soon. I don't know why, it just looks off. I think it's because of the Falcon 9 has the extra nose cone fairing where it like bulges out and everything, but we don't need that right now. But yeah, it's a country full of geniuses, but space is a private company. Yeah, exactly. That is also another thing. You know, SpaceX is private, and you have a bunch of private companies. Right, that's 5 minutes till impact, going 2,900 meters a second. Oh, that's burning up. Yeah, okay. I don't even need to re-enter that one. I know that's burning up. That needs a re-entry burn. Otherwise, that's burning up in atmosphere. But then we have a problem, right? If I increase... So we need to increase the burn time on the second stage and reduce it on the first stage. That's what we need to do. I have a better iteration of reusable. Because SpaceX leaves fuel for landing, you just use chutes. Yeah, no. That was completely... They thought of that already. The only problem with parachutes is parachutes are relatively actually heavy. So... But is it more heavy than the fuel? Well, I don't know. But I think the reason why they didn't go with chutes is because if they don't want to recatch that first stage or land that first stage, they can fully burn that first stage off. I think that's why. So it gives them that ability to do that. Just add small Separaton motors to do entry burn. Ooh, you could be right. We could try that. Right, that gets us to orbit though. That's good. That gets us to orbit. So now we just need to go to Sparrow Probe. So that was 6 tons to orbit, which is considerably more than any launch vehicle we've actually launched. So, yeah, that's good. Still not ideal though. Oh, we're going a toasty 3,200. That is pretty toasty. We ain't living this one, boys. I can guarantee you that. So, oh no, we're going 2,800. Okay, that's only 400 delta V. I mean, probably be 2,900 by the time we start burning up. We need to be coming in at 2,400 to not burn up. So we're looking at about like 500 delta V. And we can't reignite this engine as much as I would love to. So what could we do? We definitely can't reignite them, can we? Just want to double check. Yeah, no, we can't. Missions remaining none. So what I could do is I could do that idea that we had before and place engines inside, which allow us to do that re-entry burn a bit. Yeah, here we go. There goes all the engines. I mean, the main casing survived. It's just the engines that all go, apart from one. Oh, and then it combusted. It just combusted. It's gone. It's shattered into a million pieces. Okay. Yeah. So way too quick. Way too quick. But I already knew that, right? I already knew that. So, we have two options here. Okay? We have two options, guys, we can do. Option 1. We reduce the amount of fuel the first stage has and increase the amount of fuel the second stage has. But we can only do it to a certain point. I would say a maximum 4 minutes. Alternatively, we could add re-entry motors. I think I'm going to go with the first option, where we reduce the fuel on the first stage and increase it on the second. Basically shifting... Oh no, it wasn't Falcon, it was Sparrow. Shifting the... At what point, what stage builds up speed. So we're going to try that. So we're going to reduce this. Like that. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. 5.5. So we can only go like maximum 4 minutes, I'd say. It's like that. I think. Maybe we might go for 4.20 seconds. We don't want to go for too long, because we're trying to think of when we start re-entering. Okay, let's try that. I don't even know if I can get to orbit now, actually. Let's try it. So we burn it for 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and the second stage burns for about 4 minutes. We'll see if that works. If not, we might have to get re-entry burn motors or something. Which is entirely possible. You know, it's not impossible to do that. I'm just thinking, you know, like realistically here, right? Adding re-entry motors, not ideal. As extra weight. But I'm just gonna walk this part because, you know, we already know how this is all gonna go. I mean, it looks cool though, I guess. I mean, it's kind of just a cylinder with engines, to be honest. I don't know why I said that looks cool. I mean, the engines from below look cool. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Going 1,500, right? Got another. We could still add maybe fuel to this, depending on how fast we go here. Depends on how much fuel we can add. 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't think we can add anything here. We'd have to add more to the... So that 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. Okay, 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Right. How long were we burning for? We're burning for 4 minutes and 11. If we burn for 4 minutes and 11 seconds, and at basically 5 minutes, we have impact of the first boost. We want time to prepare ourselves to flip us around, which should take us about like a minute before impact. So that's about right, to be honest. I don't really know what I could do here. I can't add delta V to here, otherwise I can't add weight, sorry, to here, otherwise, you know, no, rocket requires more weight. Maybe we do need to add it. Maybe we do. Okay, let's just do a launch. I've fixed the avionics problem that we just had. Okay, so to give a rundown of what we're going to be doing here, we're going to do a full launch. This should hopefully get it up to orbit. Then we will switch over to the booster stage and hopefully land the booster stage, providing the booster doesn't go too fast. Now, what I'm worried is that when we were going sideways, like when we were already heading up to apoapsis, we were already going 2,400 meters a second. Now, 2,400 is kind of our maximum that we want to be going, so we might have to add separation, not separation motors, re-entry burn motors, to be honest. Good. Probably evening for you, I'm guessing so. Yes, it is evening. I can't stop the warp. Oh, what's going on? Okay, that's the second stage ignition. There we go. So that's 4 minutes and 50 seconds. And we burn for 3 minutes and 50. That gives us a minute. Alright. Now we just got to get to orbit. Hello, FSBWV though. How you doing, man? Alright, so then that should be enough to get to orbit, right? We're going 3,700. We got 4,000 left. Yeah, it's more than enough to get to orbit. Should be at least. We'll see how much delta V we got left over, actually. What's data show? Okay, no. Ends in 50 seconds. Okay. Small SRB is about 400 meters a second for the empty first stage. So they won't have to be too heavy. Yeah, that's the thing. We only need to. Well, I mean, we'll see if we burn up here. If we don't, hey, problem solved. But if we do, yeah. Oh, this didn't even get to orbit. I probably needed about 200 more delta V. Okay. I need about 200 more delta V, I think. I don't need 200. Probably need like 50 to 100, but I would say 200 so we can change the orbit. Excuse me, I was yawning while speaking. And we're going way too fast here. And we're going to be gaining speed. Okay, retrograde. Oh yeah, we're already burning up, so 1 minute was not enough time either. Holy shoot. I mean, it technically is fine. It's technically fine. And the gear comes down. I mean, you don't have chutes though, but... Algorithm blessing me with a bunch of KSP streams. No reverts, RSS, RP1, and Principia is crazy. Indeed, sir. I mean, I'm allowed simulations though, yeah, so... yeah, I mean, like... It... Why is it still saying we've got an engine? Oh, no, I think it's just glitched. It is technically... I mean, it's cutting it close, right? Because that means I have to be perfect. I have to switch perfectly to it. But it did technically re-enter without burning up. The second stage never got to orbit. Okay. Let's solve the second stage not getting to orbit. Which just needs more delta V in the second stage. Wait, no, because then if we add more delta... Oh my god, rocket science, bro. If we add more delta V on the second stage, that means it burns for longer. And if that burns for longer, that means when the rocket comes back down to Earth, the booster stage, when the booster stage comes back down to Earth, we will still be burning up in orbit. Oh! Why is rocket science hard? Eve or Juno landing first? Moon landing. Lunar landing. But I first did my first landing I ever did on KSP was Eve landing. See, if I add it more to this, we go for... Okay, here's the dilemma here, guys, for you that might not understand. Okay, so we have our first stage here, right? Very good stage, very good, okay? The longer we burn the first stage, the faster we go. Okay, the faster we go, the higher chance we are to burn up in atmosphere when re-entering. So you're like, okay, that's simple enough. We'll just add the delta V to the second stage. Good idea. We add the delta V to the second stage. That causes it to burn longer. So much so that the burn time then overlaps the falling time of the first stage. We will still be burning to orbit, while this is still... well, this is crashing, pretty much. So, that is the problem. I say we're going to have to build a re-entry burn, to be honest. I think that's what we're going to have to get at here. So, re-entry burn. So we do that for 4 minutes. That burns for 4 minutes. That burns for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. IRL Falcon, actually, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna have to build a re-entry then. God damn it. 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 Okay, what can we use to re-enter? We don't have much. So, best way to do this would actually be we save Sparrow 9 booster like so. Toolpart avionics. Delete that. Save. Cool. Now I can empty this fuel tank. Bam. So now we know exactly how much delta V we will have when re-entering, or in space even. So we'll do our re-entry burn about 80 kilometers. So let's see how SRBs hold up. I don't think they will do well, but one of you is convinced that I should use SRBs. 50 delta V. 50 delta V, bro. That ain't a lot. That ain't a lot at all. This one burns longer. 200. Okay. Okay. That's pretty much all we need, right? That'll be enough to slow us down. And then we could just place them like there, like that. I believe there's actually an engine config. No, there's not. Okay. Okay. 200 delta V. That's not bad. That would definitely slow us down in time. Question is, where do I place them? I think placing them there is fine. Nice and hidden. Okay, we could try that. We could try that. Right, let's add the... We do have a problem though. Okay, set that to activate. Okay, I'll try and deal with this problem in a minute. This problem does not concern me yet. It is a concern for future me. Literally in a second, future me. Therefore, I do not care until it is my problem, which is about to be my problem. Sparrow. Booster. Merge. No, I do not want to play 6 of them, thank you very much. Avionics. That's right. Phil Viking. Yeah, cool. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that up to stage 0 so it never gets used. Oh yeah, and I need to add parachutes, don't I? So how I'm going to do that, so I'm just going to do... Ah, shit. This. I'll just add the parachutes into here. Hello, planters. How you doing, man? Epic. Epic. So we can add... Do you think we could land with 2 parachutes? I think so, probably. Next size. Like that. Fly. Too high. Craft mass. The craft mass is not that much. It only weighs 26 tons. What's the maximum this can hold? Does it say? Doesn't say. Okay, I guess 26 tons is too much. Epic. Good. I think you can land. Maybe. What the hell do you mean it's too high? It's not that heavy. Like, it genuinely isn't. Well, add 4 again then, I guess. Or is it still gonna say the same thing? It's still gonna say the same thing. I guess we'll do manual. Input craft mass. Here we go. There is a moth in my room. I just saw it go over my... Oh, it's because I got this damn light. Oop, wrong light. Right, mass tons, 27. Apply. Parachutes at their limit. Is it because of the size? It's never said this problem before. No, it's the biggest size. Huh? I made a multiplayer for my taxi game, but then it heartbroke. What blew up? My coefficient. Well, because we got multiple, maybe it should be fine. The master cost was too high and the parachute being set to bare limits. Please reduce the stats to make sure the problem doesn't occur. Ha? We're on dry mass right now. 26 tons on dry mass is not that bad. It ain't that bad though. It ain't that bad. Is the first stage empty? Yeah, it is. That's the thing that I'm confused. It is empty. It's just not being compliant. Okay. Screw it. I'll just say go. I'll just say give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? It blows up or something? Not that big of a problem, right? That stage. Add that like that, add that like that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, I need to add fuel. Viking. Oh yeah, and I need to switch the toolpath up to this one. Okay. Cool. Is that right? I'm just trying to think. Is this all right? 450 tons. So, yeah. Okay, we'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, it should be enough delta V as well. Okay, it should all work. It should all work. And if this doesn't work, not my problem. So I took so long. I didn't know this vid was going to be 24 minutes long. Wait, what? For some reason I didn't pull up on my main chat. Don't know why. Anyway. Early shot of stage book 0. I did set it to an action group, right? Those engines. Just want to double check. Action group 2, yes. Cool. Alright, let's go. If it doesn't work, add more boosters. No, it should work. I believe in it. I believe in it. I believe in the rocket. Holy FPS. Didn't like the warp in there. Nice good old gravity turn. It sucks because the Viking engines, while they are amazing, they are unthrottleable. So that part does suck. I'm gonna try a tower defense game. 𝐏𝐫𝐸𝐿𝐿. Oh, the wobble. Right, so we are already going pretty fast. We got 10 seconds. We're gonna be probably going 2,600. It is what it is. We'll see. We shall see. We have 20 seconds between this launching and impact. That is very narrow. Very narrow. It's almost like we need less delta V on this stage and more on the booster stage, which we can make do if we need to slow down the first stage. We just need to slow down the first stage more. That's pretty much what we need to do. We just need to slow down the first stage. Yeah, I think it calls for a redesign. A slight redesign. We're getting there though. We're getting closer and closer every time, I feel like. This should reach orbit. We got another 2,000 delta V left and we're... yeah, we should... yeah. Yeah, we should reach orbit here. Or if not, it'll be very close. Yeah, there we go, reach orbit. Right, so then I just gotta go Sparrow Probe, go Vessel. And now we gotta see what situation we're in. Please don't be blowing up. 47,000 feet. Oh, meters. Yeah, we're blowing up. So we wait till retrograde here. I think there's a bit of clip in there. Very hot. We be very hot though. Okay, stuff still broke. It survived that though. I think the engines actually crippled it, like the because the gimbal. Oh, maybe I need to switch off gimbal. Let's see if the parachute's open. Okay. And then we would do that. What up? It arrived. What the hell is that? A nuclear reactor? Bro just sent me a photo of like a nuclear reactor, a uranium fan. Is the only way I can describe it. Uranium 225 or 235 fan. And how slow are we with the parachutes when we get down to our full opening speed? What does it slow us down to? Oh, 6. Okay. So that's fine. That all works fine. It's just the re-entry heating part. So I say let's reduce how long the second stage burns for. We increase the first stage. And then we modify the re-entry burn. You got an RGB fan. I don't think you need an RGB fan, man, but sure. Sure. I have 630k channel points in SYM. I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I've ever heard of that person. Is that bad? Like, I know you must love that person, but I do not know who that is. I need many fans for heat waves. But just get an AC unit at that point, no? If you're using multiple fans, won't that like be as expensive as an AC unit? Oh, he's the Phasmophobia go. Yeah, I played Phasmophobia before. Yeah. Yeah. I've played it multiple times. In fact, I recently played it, actually. Don't know how to feel about it, you know? It's a love-hate relationship. Okay, what if we placed it like that? Would that work? They're very close. And then we wouldn't have gimbal on this engine at all. So we'd get rid of gimbal maybe? Nah, probably fine. I don't know, I feel like they had more space on the outer bits, no? But what I was thinking of doing is when we press number 1 button, we lock gimbal. We will lock gimbal on everything. What did I say I was doing? I was adding, reducing the delta V on the top stage, right? So it burns for less. It's like that. And then I was adding it to this stage. Which makes us faster on the lower stage, but hopefully the boosters will slow us down. In theory, that's at least. That's what I'm planning. Holy thrust to weight ratio. It doesn't actually have that much thrust to weight ratio. I will gimbal my Kerbals by using me lock throttle to 10. What? If it doesn't work, add more boosters. Ah, it's so true. What is that thrust? Oh, it's 1.2. 1.25. 1.25 isn't that bad. Thank you, Panzer Grenadalan. So we play KSP command. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. That's good. Fox Monicus, did you say you were in my Discord server or not? I don't remember. If not, that's fine. I'm not, but I'm gonna join. Okay. Yeah, no, I was just remembering my art. So I don't know when I'm gonna finish off the art. Maybe I might do it after the stream ends. I might do the art a bit more, or I don't know. I might just go to sleep. We'll see. Because I do want to try and do a bit more to the artwork, because it's I'm quite excited to see how it would turn out. To be honest, I am quite excited to see how it comes out at the end. Alright, so we have separation here. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. 2,900 surface speed. That's pretty fast. If only we could reignite the engine. It will be epic to see the art. Yeah, I can't show on stream though. I can't show that on stream. You know why, guys. So that's why I'm asking if you are in the Discord server, because I will send the photo in the Discord server. Otherwise, I may get banned. Pure Ocean, I'm gonna do 42 hours awake from 6 AM till midnight Monday. Why? Outside ring? Oh, I could add more boosters on the outside ring. Yeah, you are correct. That's a good idea, Jackies? How can I pronounce your name, man? Jackies. We actually made it so you don't have to go full stream? Yeah. Okay, so there we go, we've done that. Wait, no. So I don't have to go full screen. Yeah, no, yeah, sort of. Midnight Wednesday. Oh, okay. Still Monday for me? Yeah, it is indeed. Okay, we're higher up now, but we're going a blistering... Oh, God. Oh, I accidentally just... Oh, okay. Wow. I accidentally just... Whoops. It's your birthday today? Happy birthday! Happy birthday, sir. Yeah. Yeah. So 2,900. We'd still be going 2,700 or 2,600. So that's still too fast. Still too fast. I mean, at least the cylinder survived. Oh, and it's the one with the chutes. Ah! It wasn't an hour ago? Well, happy birthday now. Oh, I didn't hit abandon mission. Like a dum-dum. Like a DB dum-dum-dum. And that's why Falcon burns to reduce speed? Well, yes, of course, and I would if I could. But, you know, I only have one ignition. I wish I could have 2 ignitions. Wait, I have an idea. It must be sad having to hold onto the ground and not fall off in Australia. Okay, man. Okay. Okay. How can we slow this down so that your mum could even be on it? I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Y'all are weird, bro. Actually, what am I doing? You have a theory. Oh, go on. Bartimus 2 when? Yo mama. God damn! He hit me with the yo mama joke. Whatever will I do now? I am crippled. Heat shield. Nah, I can't do that. What if you use nukes as patrol? Okay. Okay, I thought this was going to be a genuinely good theory, but I guess not. So I'm assuming none of these have an extra ignite. No. Let's see what other... What engine could I put in the middle? So all the other ones do their heavy lifting. Those are all vacuum engines. Those are all... Ooh. Vacuum. Thrust. Nah. Nah, those are all for vacuum. What if you make a deployable heat shield? I can't do that. I bet I have the most basic of basic heat shields. You have a song suggestion? Go ahead. XLR99. I was thinking, what if... 99 red balloons. $500 cigarettes. It just needs another fucking ignition. That's all. We just need one more. That's all we need is one more ignition. These don't have enough thrust. None of these have it. Oh, I mean, this one has. XLR99, like you said. I mean... It does have some thrust. How expensive is it? Oh my god, that's expensive. No, I'm not using that. We're playing the British Space Agency or UK Space Agency. We don't have that money. What blew up? The rocket, the whole thing. I could also do my old strategy where we use the outer engines to propel it, and then we use the middle engine to slow us down. But that means we'll have less thrust to weight ratio, meaning we would take less tons to orbit. So then we'll be back to where we left off. Oh, and it would no longer be Falcon 9, it would be Falcon 8, pretty much. Which is no different to our Falcon 7. Hmm. 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 I don't think the Viking 2 is got ignition. I did also think, what if I added... A thought did cross my mind of doing the unspeakable. Although it doesn't seem to give me the option. What? Why can't I... Why can I do it to this one, but I can't do it to this one? Read that comment, bro. What? Why don't you small boosters? We already did. What if I did a little movie magic and pretended like we had 2 ignitions? Is that cheating? Because IRL, you know, you would just modify the engine to have 2 ignitions. So what if we did a bit of movie magic and said, you know, that's cheating? Is it? Is it though? Is it? Is it? It adds weight. It adds weight. It adds weight. Is that cheating though? Like, it technically adds weight still. I have a feeling it... I think this might blow up anyway. I honestly think it might just blow up anyway because of like it will be recognized as a I think it'll probably just blow up, to be honest. Your playthrough rule, your playthrough, your rules. You're already playing heavily modded, moddable every parts however you want. Says I. That is true, but I feel like this is gonna. Yeah, my rules are I'm not allowed to clip really, unless it makes it look alright. But I feel like in this situation where we're literally requiring another ignition, without it making it look completely ugly, IRL, I feel like they would modify this engine to have another ignition if they're trying to do this, right? That would seem plausible. The reason why they never added an extra ignition for this part IRL is because they never needed it, right? What am I else gonna do is I have to then add... I need to add the fuel. Needs to get fuel somehow. Okay. .5. Viking 5.6. Why can't I? Oh, that's why it looks bad. I forgot I didn't use this tank. Ah, shoot. Oh well. And you will. I was wondering why it didn't look as cool as the last one that I'd made. It's because I didn't use this tank, which it looks cooler with this tank. Because it has like rivets and everything. Wait, stock why? Which one is it? Would it be this and then just like metal? No, why does that look like different? Huh? It just looks different. Oh my god, shiny! 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 Shiny rocket! Rocket shiny! Why not just go slower? That's what we've already tried. We've already tried, but then the second stage has to burn for longer. And if the second stage has to burn for longer, we can't go to the other rocket. We can't go to the booster to land it. Because we're still burning. Because that's what we did on our old one. The shiny rocket. Actually doesn't look that bad. I kind of like it. You guys like it? You better say yes, by the way. Big Mirror 1. Yeah. Yeah. The shiny rocket. I hate ignition limits. Yeah, same. But I understand why they're there, right? It's to make the game harder. But it can be quite annoying at the same time. Okay, and then this upper stage. Or no, there's a certain tank here. This one. We're gonna disable crossfeed, fill it with the Viking engine, and then when we press this, it enables crossfeed, which then it gets that engine thrust and everything. Okay. So then let's reduce this tank. Let's do that. Gives us 1,000 delta V. Is that right? Okay. Well, surely that's gonna be there's gonna be consequences with that. We'll work it out. Long shiny tube with oxygen and something. Yes, I think that sums up our rocket perfectly fine. Long shiny tube. I think that sums it up. I think that's fine. Let me fix that. Bam! Bam! Oh, I think this is gonna be a bit heavier now. Oh, how's our delta V looking? Wait, where's our delta V gone? Ah, that's why. Wait. 5, 6. Enable custody, yeah. Ah, it's still enough delta V. Wait, what? And that makes sense. What? We just added. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. The numbers don't add up. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Are you bad at landing on purpose? Bruh. Jeez. The curve as well, okay with it. Read my comment. Cylinder Mirror 1, is that the comment you were talking about? Okay, let's see if it works. The engine's not blowing up. Okay, so that's a good sign. Thrust to weight ratio of let's hover. That's probably why we had enough delta V. Because I didn't mess around with the thrust to weight ratio. God damn it. Yeah, but then if rocketry's too hard, man. It didn't get filtered. Where's your comment? Let's see. Big Mirror 1. Instead of ignition limits, I have a constant 1% fail on ignition during burn. Yeah, but I don't know how to modify that all. If it's heavy, just lift it with antimatter. Do Starship 13? Hell no. Hell no. I can't do that. That's gonna be impossible. That's gonna be like so heavy, man. Do Starship 69. Now that one I definitely can. Well, that, yes. Yes. I know how to fix that. I know how to fix it, probably. Maybe. We'll see. Say Walaki, bro. Say Walaki. Okay. I mean, like... you know? You get me? Now we didn't even get to orbit. Of course. Oh my god. Ah, man. Why not add Lightspeed engine? Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Well, I'm just dumb. I don't know why I didn't think of that, man. Should have added a warp drive while I'm at it as well. Oh, damn. What the fuck? Oh, I checked. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Sparrow 9. Oh, yeah, the probe's already hit Earth. Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't connect to it. Oh no, it's Sparrow. No, that's the actual... Yeah, no, it's already hit Earth. Okay. Ah! The booster already hit Earth. It already slammed into it. I'm debating whether it's even worth trying to make the Sparrow work. Should I just try and modify my current design, my jackdaw, but we'll rename that to Sparrow 7. So if we take jackdaw 1, and we rename Sparrow 78. Is it worth just me trying to modify this instead of, like, so that I can take more tons to orbit somehow? Stop screaming, you're scaring the pigeons. I mean, like, this one works, right? We know this works. That's the thing. It's just... Wait, all we gotta do is just copy this, no? So 3,700, 5,100. That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. 3,700. 3,700. Let me save that while I'm at it. Sparrow. 3,700 by 5,100. Sparrow 11. 9. Sparrow 9! 3,700, 500, 100. Yes, thank you. Wait. But something's not adding up. If we get 3,700 on this stage, right? Which would be about that. And we had 5,100 on this stage. The burn times don't add up. That's 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and that's 2 minutes and 7. If we go back over to Sparrow 7, 3 minutes and 8 seconds, 2 minutes and 20. Because that's got a 1.28 thrust to weight ratio, whereas Sparrow 9 only has Ultra for the fix problem. Thank you, Venus. Thank you, Trax Core. Yeah. I mean, that would save all my problems, to be honest, if I Ultra Ford. 3.7 by 5.1. 5.1, and that's an extra 1 minute of burn time. Second stage is too slow. Yeah, because it's lacking delta V. It's lacking delta V on the second stage. Yeah. To be wild. Born to be wild. Okay, hang on. Let's go. Specular metallic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give it some detail. Oh yeah. What if I added like 2 of these engines? Would that be a dumb idea? A Viking for the vacuum stage? Yeah, it's actually quite good for the vacuum. It has a good ISP and a good thrust weight. Good what's the word? Thrust. Compared to some of the other options I had available. YouTube and Twitch. Plus, it looks cooler. That may be one of the main main things. You gotta go now? Okay, see you, Planetus. I'll do that. Needs to be above 320. Yeah, no, I know. I do know. But we've already bought this, and I don't really want to spend money on the other ones as well. And you're saying 320, but I don't think I have any that have 320 anyway. Like I said, I chose like one of the best ones that I have available to me. I would have to be like the RD, but I don't want to use the RD. Yeah. I don't want to use the RD. Not that ICBM stage? What? Yeah, because we don't want it to burn too long. So that's pretty much what the problem is. It's not that, it's the fact that this stage is having to put something up in orbit that requires a higher tonnage, right? Because like comparatively before, this upper stage originally only weighed about this weight, which gave us, yeah, that gave us, yeah. You absolutely need a better vacuum engine? Well, like I said, if I had the better variant of it, 1967 orbital rocketry, it probably would do better. But I don't have that. Yeah, like hang on, let's do this. If I had the better thingy for the, now let's go for 6 again. There we go, 6.2 tons. And then let's give it the better config, like that. Make sure it's got the right fuel. There you go, look. There we go, that gets to, that does it. That does it right then and there. Waluigi! Waluigi! It would be like that. That is how much we would need. But like I said, I don't have this engine. And that's still quite off for me. Because we're behind on engine tech, to be honest. By a lot. By a lot. And so that would burn for 4 minutes instead. That burns for 4 minutes. We've got to make sure the bomb stage doesn't impact for 5 minutes, meaning it has to go faster, meaning we have to do the burn. Okay, hang on. Well, no, that might be possible. Wait. That might be possible. Hold on. Hang on. That might be possible. So this bottom stage now has to burn for longer. Without reducing our thrust to weight ratio too much. That reduces it too much. Hello, Venom, sorry, Venom Mix, Venom. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. Good evening, Ocean. I'm late to your stream this evening. Yes, indeed. Don't worry, you haven't missed out much. Only just a few explosions. You haven't missed out on much. Yeah, it's the engines, man. They need to be better. Like, at least on this stage. If we were to lift more tons to orbit, we need better engines. Because, like, if we wanted the Viking 5C, right, and we filled this with Viking 5C, bam. Like, wait, did that do anything? Oh no, I see. Wait. I see. Viking 5C. And then we do that. Wait, what? Viking 5. Huh? What's the mission? Oh no, I'm just trying to get a heavier lift reusable rocket. So we already have a reusable rocket, but I was trying to I was trying to make it more like it could lift a heavier payload, but I don't think we can for now. I think we're kind of stuck. Worse than atmosphere? No, is that... Wait. Is that why? What's its engine ISP? Yes. Yes, you are right. You are right. Yeah. Its engine ISP is just worse in every way, actually. At the expense of getting more thrust. Yeah, it has a lot more thrust. Interesting. And the Viking 2 just sucks, I'm pretty sure. That thing just sucks. Yeah, that thing just sucks. I would love to use this, but this has like no thrust. These engines are too big. The only reason why I'm using the Viking engines is because they're small enough to be put into multiple. Otherwise, you know, I would use the RZs because they are big. I'm new to KSP, so I am here to learn. Okay, well, nice. I don't know. I don't know. Like, this rocket design works, technically. Partially. Sort of. It just needs to be... It just needs better engines on it. It's about, like, fine-tuning it, really. Because, like, 4 minutes burn time... But it crashes at, like, 4 minutes 50. And that still doesn't get to orbit. So surely you would just increase this stage, but then we don't have enough thrust on this stage. And then how do we slow it down? We can't slow. That's the thing. We can't slow it down. So then it's just going to burn up in the atmosphere. So now it gets to orbit. Okay, I do that. That well and truly gets to orbit, right? Granted, terrible thrust to weight ratio at the start. But that will get to orbit and we can bring it back down. But it's going to burn up in atmosphere because we can't do the re-entry burn that we need. I'm still for the RD. Of course you are. You love the RD. You love the RD. Okay. I'm going to leave that be for now. What about the Sparrow 7? Is there anything we could adjust to this rocket? So this, I believe... scroll in. Come on. Come on. There we go. This, I believe, 3.4 tons to orbit. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Tell him he's gonna learn how to make cool explosions. Yes, we've come to the good place. Yeah, you've come to the right place. We blow stuff up. This takes 4.3 tons to orbit. Yes. Or 3.4 tons. Sorry. This takes 3.4 tons to orbit. Which is considerably less. But it's but how could we tweak this to get more? Hang on, I'm gonna do 7A. 7A. Sparrow 7A. We have more. What if I add slightly more? Make it so instead of expensive fuel, why don't people just turn poop into fuel? What the hell? The easiest to drop the reusable part, but that doesn't sound like a good idea if you're already low on funds. No. We are not dropping the one thing our space agency is known for, okay? We're not dropping the one thing that makes us special, okay? Otherwise, we'd be no different to the Russians or the Americans. We aren't doing that. Is that on? No, it's not. Wait, what? Wait, what? It's still going up with... Wait. Huh? Wait. Huh? Wait. Huh? Please tell NASA that poop idea. Okay, bad. Hang on. Wait, which engine is this engine? This engine's there. That is there. Still like that. Okay, that's... Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. This should work fine. There you go. What's our thrust to weight ratio? It is... Oh, it's 1.3. So that's good. This is the better launch vehicle. This is perfect. Like, I think. But the only negative thing about this is that it cannot re-enter. So we now need to figure out a way we can re-enter without blowing up. Oh, I forgot to auto shot it. It just did a little wobble. Because we're going 2,500 when we do our hot stage, and 2,600 when separation occurs. Impact is in 4 minutes. We burn, so that's in 4 minutes and 48 seconds. We burn for 4 minutes. So we have 48 seconds before impact. Is there cracking in real life? Yeah, it's called physics. God forbid I make the second stage reusable, which I could technically do. Okay, so then this gets us to orbit. In a second. Any second now. Any second now. Any second now. In 38 seconds. Well, not 38 because, you know, I'm warping, so it's really like 10 seconds, but no. Okay, there we go. We should have orbit in 9 seconds now. 8, 7, 6, 5. It still bogs my mind that you refuse to use FMRS. It won't work. It won't be compatible because I don't have reverts enabled. And that thing requires reverts. Because that is literally what you're doing. You are reverting backwards and forwards. It won't be compatible. Nor saves. I don't have saves enabled, so they can't do that either. Yeah, we're already in the atmosphere here. I mean, at least it does like a booster flip. That's good, I guess. It does like Starship booster maneuvers. I mean it. Maybe I landed like Starship. Maybe I... Wait. Wait a sec. That's not a terrible idea, no? What if we land the booster like Starship? It helps slow us down. Waiting for people? No. Is that a... Wait, hang on. Is that a bad idea? Like, what if we, instead of using like these little air brakes, what if we place like a wing instead? But I guess that would create drag. It would create drag. But that's what we want, is drag. Well, let's reduce the upper stage first off by a tiny bit. Was that 2.5? That burns for longer. Air brakes don't slow us down because by the time we get that close, we have already achieved. We're already burning up because we're already going so fast. So we need to somehow slow down just a tad bit before. That's pretty much what we need to do here. The booster idea worked earlier. I don't know if it's like worth doing. Random sub unlock. Yeah, you won't find much there, man. You won't find much there. I need to add stuff. I should probably... Maybe I might commission someone. I don't know. Commissions are expensive though, but maybe I might. Instead of me doing it. Maybe. I mean, we did this idea before, and it didn't really work, did it? I mean, it did work, but it didn't work. It reduces our delta V by a lot as well. We need a passive way to slow down the vehicle before it enters the atmosphere. Or like the dense part. Or if it's entering the atmosphere, we need a way to continuously slow it down. The only way I can think of is if we initiate a belly flop. I kid you not. What if we belly flop it? Would that be dumb? Maybe you saw the rocket engines? Yeah, no, that's what I was just looking at. Would that be like totally dumb to do like a Starship-ish? How much, I think it would work. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It reduces our delta V doing so. That's the only problem. Hello. Hello. Wait, how come I increase the stringer mass and it does nothing? Why doesn't it make it heavier? What's this? I mean, what if I just increase stringer mass? Actually, we got 4.2. I need to remember that real quick. 4.2. I'm going to change this. Tank over 4.2. I'm going to change it to this one just because it looks cooler. Yeah. That's solely the reason. Since you can't reload your first stage, descends without drag, then it's too fast burns up, you had to add more engines on the second stage so it gets to orbit faster. Yeah, that's what I was also thinking as well. The second stage needs to get to orbit faster, but... You know? You ever get that vibe where you go, You know? I think we're on the cusp of something very revolutionary. It's not even revolutionary, bro. It's not even revolutionary. We've already done it. We're just trying to make a better one. We're trying to make a better one, and it's coming out worse. Explain how that works. I'm trying to make an upgrade, and I'm getting a downgrade. Where is the... There we go, Shroud XL. Oh! Right, I'm doing this, okay, because of a bit of KSP, how KSP coding works. I'm hoping by putting the engines inside, neatly and tucked underneath, that the fuel tank then takes the brunt of the heat, right? Because of how hitboxes work in this game. The fuel tank will take the brunt of the heat, and then I'm going to increase maybe like the heat resistance. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know what you're going on about, Nox. What the hell are you on about, bro? But then the landing legs will still take heat damage. Ooh. That is a problem. That is a problem. The landing legs still taking heat. Problems, people, problems. Honey, where is my super suit? How much heat can it take? Well, let's see. Hang on. Why is it in Kelvin? But I don't understand that. But the actual tank can tank way more. Wait, hang on. So like, wait. What's a heat shield? What can a heat shield take? Okay. Okay. What if I have a better idea? I have plan, gentlemen. I have plan, or ladies as well. I have plan. 273 Kelvin is 0 Celsius. Okay, thank you, that helps. Thank you. I have a plan. What if we make landing legs out of cylinders? Yes. Yes. Or we could use it as the truss. No. The cylinders would be better. Yes. Yes. Bang. No. What if we did this? And then... You're making me mad. Why am I making you mad? What have I done? I don't even do anything. Gives us the same vibe as you're making daddy angry. What if we give it like tiny little... Who needs landing legs anyway? What if we just... What if we just... What if we get little poxy... Yes! Little poxy landing legs. That would do. Wait, why can't I increase the stringer mass? Oh, don't tell me this tank I can't. Oof. I can't see what's wrong with this. It technically could work, no? Maybe if I make it thicker. Like your mum. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Offset. That. Like that? Maybe just make it 1 like that. Then he's getting a bit angry. Thick where? Oh, that's actually a good point. Yeah. Actually, that's... Yeah, good, yeah, no, I see. Yeah, that's a good point. He makes a valid point. Because depending... yes. Valid point. Good statement. Okay, let's see if this works. This is absolutely a cursed design, I must say. I think this is one of the more cursed things we've done. Unless I, like, clip it in. But, like, that's a bit, like... I mean, because I could technically, like... Okay, well, if it allows me to... Oh my god. I mean, I could, like, technically, like, you know, bro, like and subscribe. I could technically do that, but then, like, that is completely clipping. And that's like, bah. Like, the most I would willingly do is like that. Which, you know, that's not that bad, but that'd still generate heat, I think. I'm trying to figure out which one looks worse. Okay, that actually looks quite bad. Okay, let's go with this for now. Let's see if this works. We don't even need the launch pad now. We got our own launch pad. 45k channel points. Go on, you should spend it on something. Big buys save lives. Oh no, bro, what are you on about? What are you guys on about? Daddy's playtime. What the fuck are you on about, man? Oh, the moth's back. No, get away from my Coke. Get away. Don't go in my Coke. Whatever you do. I mean, it's... Okay, well, at least we know it doesn't stay up, right? At least we know it doesn't stay up, right? Well, there we go. The landing legs do not work. Do you have some? You have some Coke? Yeah, and then yeah, Coke as in Coca-Cola. Nah, I have Coke, bro. I've straight got Coke. Yeah. Sorry, you know, it was a good line. Oh, I think it's because like the offset. Wait, what if we do that? Let me do that. Yes, that would probably work. Because they aren't landing legs? What do you mean they're not landing legs? They look pretty leggy to me. They look like legs. Therefore, they're landing legs. Coca-Cola. We always seek for aliens, but what if we are the aliens? Mmm. 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 Bobihin the poses for thinking. Hey, it stands up. Hey, it works, see? Told you the landing legs would work. Now he looked like one of those toy rockets. My brother is an alien. By our definition, we aren't aliens. Yes, that is true. They looked like my grandma's legs. Yeah, I'm gonna let you think about that one for a second and what you just said. They looked like my grandma's legs. Wow. Okay. Sure. I'm an alien? My grandpa lost his legs in World War II. Damn. They look like my lower spine. What does that even mean? 4 minutes and 40 seconds, 3 minutes and 20. We should be fine. By my definition, I'm the coolest person here, says Nox Radar. Spines aren't usually split into 4 pieces. Yes, that is true. I have chronic back pain. Well, don't we all? You hit a certain age, and then we all have it. But listen, we're the only species to make a change to the world. We are the special ones. That is true. As far as we know. I keep forgetting. Bro, what do you... Okay, whatever. Whatever. I'm special? I know. Yeah, I think we all know. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, orbit. Change. Brrr, my right knee is definitely worse than my back. Damn. Nah, my back's my worst. Well, actually, no. Technically, my whole body's the worst. But, you know, like, if we're going off of backs, I'll say my back's my worst, sure. So we gotta go... Oh, wow. Actually, a nice altitude. But we are going 2,700. Bit quick, eh? And the RCS is not working. The RCS needs to be stronger. Noted. Looks like we're coming in head first with the parachute. Well, this isn't how I designed it. This isn't how I designed it at all. That's not how I designed it at all. By the way, you need to slow it. Yeah, I know I need to slow it, but how are we meant to slow it? We can't ignite the engine again. We can't take more fuel for the engine, otherwise we can't get to orbit. We can't add extra engines to slow it down, because then we can't get to orbit. We can't add... Ask ChatGPT. At this point, I'm just tempted to just continue using our current reusable rocket. You know what? Maybe we might do what... maybe it... screw it. Screw it. I think, what if we use Sparrow 7, okay? What if... what am I looking at? What if we use Sparrow 7, right? It's a tried and tested reusable rocket. Like, listen. Come on, zoom in. There we go. What if we use Sparrow 7? Like so. Save that. What if we use Sparrow 7, as I keep saying, wait, why is my stagings all messed up? Oh, the freaking moth's back. Screw off. No, it's on my monitor. Go. Oh, wait. God damn it. Hang on. Give me a second. I've trapped the moth. Wait, I've got no tissue. Wait. How do I... Moth, you are leaving the vicinity, please. Please enter the glass. Thank you very much, sir. I'll be back in a second. I don't believe that. I got the moth, and then I went to go put it out, and then I took it out, and then I came back. I looked in the glass, and it was just standing there. It was just like, yeah, I'm still here, bro. I was like, bah. Why yes, yes, why yes, why yes. Right, let me grab the 6 engines. Where's the... is that 7th engine? Then that stage is... wait, you're... wait, what? What? Wait. That engine stages. Then that engine stages. And that stage is there. That stage is there. And that stage is there. Okay, save that. Right, so this gets to orbit. So what I was thinking, right? So now we have our Sparrow 7. What I was thinking is, you know, when we were trying to send the humans up, we were planning to send them up on, what was it, Jackdaw, right? So let's just quickly, we're gonna rename this to human soup. Okay, don't ask why. So we were planning to send him up on human soup, but instead of getting the Delta V, why is it using the Gemini thing? Wait, where's our launch escape system? Didn't we build like a whole rocket with a launch escape system? Or am I tripping? What did we call that? You're not tripping? Yeah. Didn't you say you didn't save it? Ah. No, I'm pretty sure I saved that. It was Jackdaw Heavy. Jackdaw Heavy. Ba-ba-bum. There it is. The beautiful thing. Okay. I'm going to human soup. I'm going to rename this to human soup. Human soup. Oh! No. Everywhere. That did not go into plans, right? Oh, thank God. Oh! You am I right? Right, so, what I was thinking is, what if we just send human soup up and then like dock it? Do we even have docking stuff? Oh. Parachutes there. Cause like, yeah, and then we like connect on the transfer stage, right? We would connect on the transfer stage, like the TMI, was it TML, Translunar TLI, the TLI stage, Translunar injection stage. That moan was very attractive. What the? That first off, I was not even aware I did one. Thank you very much. And second off, what the fuck? Did I do one? I'm not aware I did one. Thank you very much. Can someone confirm? Actually, maybe don't. I don't mean like go back. I just mean like tell me if you noticed. Yes. No. I refuse. Right. So then that separates. Could you repeat it? No, I'm not repeating it. A little. Yes, please. No, I'm good, thank you. I don't even remember that. Good night. Good night, Nox. So, anyway, as I was saying, what if we then added, like, I don't know. So we just got to make this under 3 tons, right? We're already at 2.5. So we just got to, what was it? 3 tons maximum. And this can maximally control 1 point... Oh, this can control 3 tons. Okay. Actually, you should probably do this one as an ISO grid. Thanks, Uru. But what is it with you, all of you? Why are you so unhinged today? Why is everyone so unhinged? Did everyone just wake up unhinged? Or was this my average stream and I just have never paid attention to it before? I think this might be my average stream and I've just never paid attention to it before. Oh, portholes. Disabled and enabled. Oh, interesting. Imagine you get that in your ass, it would hurt. What do I even say to that? Like, what do I even say to that, man? Like, what do you fucking... Yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's add this. 4 of those. That adds nitrous oxide. Then that adds high pressure thingy. Wow, that's not actually that heavy. Wow, wait, what? Oh no, we're 6 tons. There we go. I just updated. I was like, huh? Still can't take it. Still can't take it. Still can't take it. Still can't take it. Hey, we can take that up. Ah, 100 delta V. My bad, I'm so tired. You can try that on your own. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I could add shielding, you know, to like stop them from getting radiation, but you know, that's heavy, so I don't think I'll do that. The 100 delta V is not enough to do orbital stuff. That's not enough delta V. How can we make this lighter? That is the question. How can we make this lighter? Because how heavy is the capsule by itself? It must be freaking heavy. How heavy is this thing? What are we using? Are we using the Gemini? $1.3 tons. Is that right? 1.3 tons. How much does this one weigh? Ah. What if we just send one person to round the moon? What if we just send one round the moon? By using the RAJ, you'd have more than the RCS. True. Actually, just go for this one because this has a good ISP. That is true. But we'd still need RCS to control. Okay, how much we send that? No, we're looking at no, we're looking at 100 as well. Damn, we're looking at 100 as well. One man on the moon means you don't need to remember the others. True. True. One man. Okay, maybe we do maybe we do one man to the moon instead of 2. You know. Like, it's quite heavy. Wait, is the Mercury... Wait, the Mercury is lighter than the Mark II, or the Mark 1. Why is that? So the Mercury is like hella light. But then I don't think it has that long, it can't last that long in space, right? So we... that's another problem, is they don't last in long as long in space, right? You should be able to configure live support. No idea about the antenna. Well, no, the scrubber and everything's here. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. What if we did... What if we did... those... Wow, the Vostok capsules are even heavier. Holy shit. No, it just... Oh. It would just be ideal to use this. It's just so heavy. So what if I... Okay, hang on. Bring this up. Oh, I could use these as well. Could use like four. We do like that. Let's go 5-way. You're doing a flyby or landing? Well, I was planning to just do a flyby. Hopefully. Was the idea. But I don't know if we're even gonna do that. Oh, that's all on nitrogen. Let's move it to... Wait, what has the best ISP? Nitrogen has the worst. Helium has quite good ISP, but has like no thrust. It's nitrous oxide. Yeah, nitrous oxide is our best ISP that we have. So then we can nitrous oxide like that. We're gonna see steel. Yeah, I need to. Oh shoot, it's already 12:30. I need to end stream. I didn't even realize it was that late. Yeah. Okay. See you later. Right. Nitrous oxide. Wait. So now, why do we have like no? We can go up to 3.2 maximum. Like that. Why not just put the people in the fuel tanks? Well, turns out it's not very humane. Otherwise, I would. But I think there'll be a lot of backlash or something. Something like that. If I did that, that would work. Technically. That could work, technically. Yeah, that could work. Only 100 delta V, but what if we... What if we have the other rocket docked with this? Who cares about humane? Just don't put it on the news. Why not make it turn into a plane? I can't sleep. HTP is better than nitrous oxide? I don't have HTP, do I? Oh, I do. It is? No, no, it's not. It's not. I'll double check though. Oh, it is. No, it's heavier though. Wait, no, it's heavier. It's a heavier fuel. You just get more out of HTP. So 143 delta V compared to, at this point, it honestly doesn't matter with the negligible amount of delta V that we're getting. Yeah, like it's fine. You should weigh less since it's a fancy chemical mixture. Just dock with another rocket. Yeah, that's what that's what this is. It has a docker. It has a docker. It has a docking. It has a docker. It has a docker, mate. It has a docking system on it. So that could. So it would dock with the lunar translunar injection. Wait, whatever. It would dock with that. Then that would send it off. So we'd have to do 2 launches for 1. Yeah. Where'd he go? It's just about like trying to dock it up though. Anyway, I think we'll leave it here. And we'll try and figure this out all next stream. No. Anyway, I noticed, so I installed some new effects. I installed some new effects. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but you know, when everything exploded, it was slightly different. I installed something called 𝐏𝐫𝐸 if you ever want to install that. It's quite a good mod. I'm sure many of you already know about it, but you know, in case you didn't, it's called 𝐏𝐫𝐸. It adds like new effects and sounds and everything. I shall showcase it here in a second because I didn't know if it was going to be fully compatible with all the mods that I was using, so I was testing it out, and it is indeed. Actually, let's use 𝐿𝐷𝐸𝐿. We haven't used that in some time. I'm gonna blow up 𝐿𝐷𝐸𝐿. I'm just gonna crash this. Yeah, but I recommend the mod. It's quite good-ish. Nah, it is good. It is good. I don't think all the mods fully work though. Like I think there's some that don't work. But I did install them all just to see which ones would work or not. What if you assemble the rocket in space? Well, I hope to do that because instead of building like a big launch pad, I want to do that. Just assemble them in space. Like, dock them up there and everything. Oh yes, look at 𝐿𝐷𝐸𝐿. Man, I missed this rocket. It was such a bad rocket. Can we fly it like a plane? Oh. The answer is no. The answer is no, we can't. Oh shit! And there you go. Look, there's all the effects. I think they look pretty good compared to like the base game effects, you know. The dog is gone, by the way. Yeah, there's meant to be a. What is going on here? Oh. How is it still turning? Why have I got a solar panel on this? Why do I... Okay, whatever. Oh yes, more lag. Yes, precisely. Precisely. That was the idea. Right, so I'm going to go. Thank you guys for joining the stream though, and speaking and having fun, or whatever that is. I will leave this with the 𝐿𝐷𝐸𝐿 launching before I end the stream. I will just I'll end the stream mid-launch. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Okay. More freaky content tomorrow. Freaky? Freaky, bro. Freaky? What do you want about freaky? Man, this rocket is like beautiful actually though. Why don't I just use this? I don't think it can take many tons to orbit actually. Nah, I don't need that. How many tons can it take to orbit? Like, I don't even know how much this weighs. It didn't take it up to a very good orbit, I don't think. Nah, it's not reusable actually. Yeah, no, it sucks. Man, I have like no control over this, by the way. Like, I'm struggling to control this. Send me feet pics. What? No. Whoa! Oh. Oh god. Dodge. 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 Ooh. Okay, see you guys.